The stage for the Super Bowl has been set. We have the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in a rematch from 2 years ago. The Eagles looking to finally get it done. Can Jalen Hurts touch that Lombardi trophy, or are the Kansas City Chiefs going to come through for the three-peat and create history? We are going to be recapping Championship Sunday's games. We're going to be talking about our Super Bowl predictions, but before we get into that, make sure you drop that like, drop that follow, starting with the Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I thought this game was going to be a little bit closer. My thing all playoffs has been, I'm taking the team with more experience, and at both these teams, Super Bowl experience. They got guys that have been to playoff multiple times. The coaches have been there, done that. So I thought it was going to be a lot closer of a game. I still rocked with the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is who came out on top. Giants fans, if you're here listening,
Chicago's driving the price up and Philly's out. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't think we could sign and trade Saquon Barkley. I don't know if anyone's going to want him. That man is still in town, by the way. That is still y'all's general manager. That dude is an absolute dunce. Let his kid run the team. His kid was in there talking about, you need to go get Jaden Daniels. You need to trade up for Jaden Daniels. They let Saquon Barkley walk. They didn't go get a quarterback. I mean, dear Lord, Giants fans, y'all are in shambles. But we're talking about good organizations right now that actually love their fans and are getting their teams in playoffs. The Washington Commanders, Jaden Daniels, absolute dog. Let's look at the stats for the day. Tress Way, by the way, 1 of 1, 23 yards, dog. Jaden Daniels, 29 of 48, won. Your rookie quarterback's throwing 48 times in the playoffs. That's where you lost right there. 255 yards, a touchdown, an interception. I'm not counting the interception. That man was lobbing it up, trying to get something on the board towards the end of the game. You got to do what you got to do. Quinion Mitchell, first pick of the season. We love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. We love to see it. These rookies are thriving in that Philadelphia defense. The run game could not get going. When I tell you the discrepancy between the run with the Eagles and the Commanders is ridiculous, 229 yards to 99 yards rushing. Saquon Barkley is him. The moment he touched that ball the first time and took it 60 yards for a tud, I was like, we are absolutely watching the best, I almost said wide receiver, the best running back in the game is like Saquon Barkley, and I really think it's Derrick Henry, and I think there's a large gap there. Like Derrick Henry, absolute dog. Saquon Barkley's just on a different type of run right now. And then below those two, I don't even know who's coming third. Josh Jacobs and then everyone else, I don't know. But we're talking about playoff teams, right? Well, I guess we're not talking about playoff teams, Ravens. You know what I mean? 28 first downs to 22 first downs. I mean, the Eagles just dominated every aspect of the game. They won time of possession. They won first downs. They won total yardage. They won. They didn't win passing, but the way they won rushing, I mean, they might as well have won passing too. Commanders had more penalties. Total return yards, the Eagles won that. Total plays, the Eagles ran less on that. They're scoring more. Total yards per play, 7 yards per play from the Philadelphia Eagles. How are you supposed to beat that? 7 yards on average per play. They were out there moving absolutely different. Kansas City, I would be worried. The Philadelphia Eagles are looking absolutely ridiculous from defense to offense, special teams. They are firing on all cylinders. And when I said I'm taking the team with more experience all playoffs, I mean, I said the Commanders and Eagles would be close, and Eagles went out there and actually blew them out. Now it could be due rookie quarterback. And I'm not even trying to put it on him. There were just too many turnovers, too many fumbles, too many lost opportunities. The Philadelphia Eagles came out there and put where's my belt? I don't have it in here. Put B2A on the Commanders. It was a good game, though. We love to see it. On to the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. A absolute close banger, and we know how these games go. Josh Allen, brother, 0-4 in the playoffs to Mahomes. Can we talk about this? Mahomes is a legacy killer. Josh Allen's legacy getting killed. Lamar Jackson's legacy getting killed. Potentially Jalen Hurts' legacy getting killed. Joe Burrow's legacy getting killed. This man is keeping absolute dogs out of Super Bowls. Talking about Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow. Keeping dogs out of the Super Bowl and looking to create history in three-peat. If Mahomes three-peats, the best quarterback to ever do it. I'm putting him over Brady. I don't care what any of you say. You can argue with yourself down in the comments. I am putting Patrick Mahomes over Tom Brady if he gets this free Peat. Very close statistical game. Time of possession, Bills win. First down, Chiefs win. Total yards, Bills win. Passing yards, Chiefs win. Rushing yards, Bills win. Penalties, 5-6. Bills had more penalties. Oh, it was the refs. It was the refs. I bet y'all are saying that. I bet y'all hate seeing greatness happen. Everyone that blames the refs in these games, one, I'm begging you, watch more football. Please. If you watch this game, I saw 3 face masks for the Bills that didn't get called, and their right guard was jumping off sides false starting every play. So you can blame whatever you want. This was a great called game, and the Chiefs were just the better team today. And do I have to tell you? Oh, by the way, total return yards, 148-34. Bills special teams absolutely sucked. Total plays, 68-63. Yards per play, 5.8, 5.5. Total turnovers, Bills lost, and Chiefs are the only team that had a turnover that game. I don't know what to tell you. The Chiefs defense, absolutely ridiculous. The way they were getting to Josh Allen and pressuring him all game, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. James Cook got going early. Josh Allen was actually hooping. But here's the thing I've said about the Bills all season. The defense was going to fall apart eventually. Now they did get the turnover, but they let Patrick Mahomes put it over their head for 233 yards, and they rushed for 135 yards. You can't win football games like that. You can't win football games like that. But like I said, they got a turnover. They just folded late in the game, and it happens. They're running with a makeshift defense. Their defense looked a lot better than I thought it was going to look this year after they lost all of those defensive starters. And I said all year, Josh Allen's wide receiver core is going to be his downfall. Amari Cooper didn't do anything when he got over to the Bills. Keon Coleman, a rookie, probably should have went with Xavier Worthy. We see how that went. Went and got a rookie that had to learn the route tree. It happens. I think he will be an amazing receiver going forward, but Xavier Worthy was just the more NFL ready guy. And then you got Khalil Shakir, whatever his name is. I love Mac Hollins, though. I think if Mac Hollins could play without shoes on, he will. Josh Allen, will he ever get over this Mahomes slump? 0-4 to Mahomes when it matters the most. Another thing Mahomes did this game, the first time they played this year when everyone was like, oh, the Bills are going to the Super Bowl. The Bills are going to the Super Bowl. Mahomes ran this game, and he ran effectively. First downs, touchdowns. He went out there. He got it done on the feet. He got it done in the air. Let's look at the box score. Patrick Mahomes, 18 for 26, a tud, 245 passing yards. Rushing, Pachenko, 12 yards. Xavier Worthy, 16 yards. Kareem Hunt, have a day, brother. 17 attempts, 64 yards and a tud. And then Patrick Mahomes, 11 attempts, 43 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. That man was just absolutely hooping. 3 tuds, Mahomes? 3 of them? That man's an absolute dog. Receiving, you got Pachenko in the receiving game. You got Juju with 60, Xavier with 85, Kelsey 19, little quiet day. P. Ryan 17, D-Hop 11, Kareem Hunt 6, Marquise Brown 35. The offense was out there. There's a guy there. There's a guy there. There's a guy there. They were just finding everyone that could possibly be open. Let's look at the sacks. Were there any sacks? Mike Dana with a sack. Trayshawn Wharton with a sack. 2 sacks on the day. Big. A lot of pressures. Like I said, the Chiefs are absolutely, gonna beat the Bills in the playoffs. That's my thought on it. The Chiefs are always just gonna beat the Bills in the playoffs. On to our Super Bowl prediction. We have the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I'm gonna keep rocking with what I said I'm gonna rock with. Give me the experience all day long. I'm taking the reigning, defending, potentially back-to-back Kansas City Chiefs, but would I be surprised if the Philadelphia Eagles pulled this off? Absolutely not. That Philadelphia defense is looking absolutely insane. You got Cooper DeJean out there. You got Darius Slay. You got Quinion Mitchell. You got Braun. Braun? We're going to call him LeBron because that man is goated at the linebacker position. This man is all over the field left and right. And don't get me started on the D tackles for the Philadelphia Eagles. Dear Lord, I would hate to have to be the guy that is trying to stop them all game. The D tackles are absolutely insane. The D line is insane. Every level on the defense for the Philadelphia Eagles is insane. The offense, A.J. Brown, and you got Smith, you got Goddard, we can't forget Saquon Barkley. You got Jalen Hurts. They can beat you in the air. They can beat you on the ground. But then something about the Kansas City Chiefs. People are, well, they have the refs. Shut up. Don't even comment on my post. They have the best quarterback to ever do it. They got a great running committee. They have wide receivers that know how to go out there and do their job. They got Travis Kelce in the D-line. If I'm the Chiefs, I'm stacking the box, stopping Saquon Barkley, and I'm making stopping Saquon Barkley. That sounds easy, right? And I'm making Jalen Hurts go out there, pass the rock, and try and beat me in the passing game. The Chiefs, very smart team. The Eagles, very smart team. This is a clash of two titans, and I am fortunately enough getting to watch it happen. I'm rocking with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I want y'all to drop your predictions down in the comments, and I will catch y'all in our next video. Well, I would say our next video would be post-Super Bowl, but it won't be. It'll be post-Pro Bowl. So we will have a video every Tuesday. We have UFC videos on Thursday. Make sure you drop that like, drop that follow.